Bloody women.
What's wrong?
I've just proposed to my ex-wife and she said no.
Why?
She thinks I'm after my money. Welcome to Tom and Andy's podcast show. This episode is brought to you by our sponsor, the Music Factory, Blackpool, England. If you're easily offended or a snowflake, then go and mother someone else. How do everybody?
How do everybody from me as well?
How are you, pal?
Well, I'm not too bad. I've had a bit of a man cold.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, you all right, mate?
I'm okay, yes, I'm okay.
Oh, shocking that, isn't it?
I didn't post on Facebook, to get the sympathy votes.
Oh, right. Why not?
No.
Everybody else does.
I think there's enough people doing that, these people that just
Right, okay.
post for sympathy. I'm not. It's not my style, Tom.
Have you not put what you've had for your tea on or anything?
No, I've not took a picture of it either. No, I'm not done that.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you must have been bad then. Oh.
Well, yeah. To not post on Facebook. I know.
Oh, God.
I know.
So, well, anyway, enough of your problems, pal, but which are more important than the world problems. But let's have a look, shall we? What's happened this week in the world news? What date is it today?
Today's date is the 21st of February 2023.
Vladimir Putin would quite likely be poisoned if he were to be assassinated, a former KGB spy has said. Yuri Shvets, 71, he's not going to last much longer, is he?
No, he'll disappear, won't he?
Yeah. Said the Russian president fears for his life over fears of a meat grinder power struggle in his inner circle. As a result, Putin has isolated himself over his fears, travelling in a specially armoured train to avoid air travel. What? Okay, that's all right.
Well, yeah, that's that. That's that, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah.
Sir Salman Rushdie
Yeah.
has attacked the rewriting of Roald Dahl's books as absurd censorship. Hear, Sir Salman Rushdie. I agree.
Yeah.
In new editions of Roald Dahl's beloved stories, Augustus Gloop is no longer fat. Mrs. Twig is no longer fearfully ugly, and the Oompa Loompas have gone gender neutral.
Oh, my God.
It's pathetic, Tom, that. I'm glad I've read that, actually, because I heard this on the news yesterday.
Right.
And I just think it's pathetic because what they're doing, Tom, they're not giving people any choices at all.
No, they're deciding what they like and think it's right.
They're deciding
what.
They're deciding what offends them and go, right, if it offends us, it's got to offend everybody else, so we're going to change it.
Yeah.
And it's wrong, mate. And I think it's pathetic.
I mean, you just read that out. Are they actually going to do it?
Yeah, the Puffin Books that do the Roald Dahl books, the publishers have decided upon themselves to change all the wordings. So fat will no longer be in there. They'll be known as either round or enormous.
Well, enormous is worse than fat.
Yeah, the Oompa Loompas are no longer classed as small. They'll be classed as tiny people. What's the fucking difference, you know what I mean?
I think we might as well just get on with life, Andy, because it's never going to stop. It's
never going to stop, and it's just getting out of hand now.
Yeah. Trump in trouble again. Leaks show his desire to bring back public executions. Talking about Roald Dahl's books. Hang them all.
Yeah. Oh. Last week's BAFTAs Awards went well apart from one thing that was edited out of the live programme. And the Best Supporting Actress goes to Carey Mulligan. Come on up, Carey. Oh, no, don't bother. Stay where you are. It's not you.
Oh, no.
The Best Supporting Actress goes to Kerry Condon.
Oh,
how can you get it so wrong?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That is so bad.
Shocking.
Not a lot going on, really, this week, apart from the obvious. And that was the news. Good night. Way up. We've got people's fingers on the move. The phones are going already. Line 2.
Hello, it's Father O'Reilly. What did you say to the man and woman wrapped in a barcode?
What did you say to the man and a woman wrapped in a barcode? We know. Are you two an item?
You pair of fat fliddling rimming backdoor huttle bag of twats.
What a charming man.
Oh dear, dear.
And now, it's time for
The very simple, in fact, even I can answer some of the questions, game. What is the world's largest land mammal? It is the heffalump.
Oh, yes. Rio de Janeiro is a city in which South American country? The answer is Brazil.
Brazil. Which Middle Eastern city is also the name of a type of artichoke? This is brilliant. It is Jerusalem. Did you know that?
I didn't know that, no.
Yeah.
I do now.
I do now.
Yeah. With which sport is Silverstone most associated? And we all know that, don't we, really? It is motor racing.
Nostradamus was famous for making what? Cheese.
Cheese butties with Branston pickle.
Oh, yeah. I like cheese. You know, with them onions, what you get in a jar.
Yeah, pickled onions.
Yeah, sliced up. Sorry, Nostradamus was famous for making what? Predictions.
In mythology, Romulus and Remus were brought up by which animal? Wolf.
What is the main source of vitamin C? Fruits.
Insulin is commonly used to treat what condition? And the answer is diabetes.
The first atom bomb was dropped on which Japanese city? Hiroshima. That was awful, wasn't it?
Shocking.
Terrible. But it stopped a war, didn't it? At the end of the day.
Yeah, it certainly
Could
did.
have gone on for years, that war.
What is dermatophobia the fear of?
No idea.
There's a clue in there, by the way. Little clue.
I know what it might be.
Yeah.
Derma.
Derma.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the fear of skin disease.
That was quite rapid this week, wasn't it?
It was quite rapid and quite easy, I thought, this week, Tom.
Did you think so?
I thought it was very easy this week, and anybody that didn't get at least 80% of those correct, well, shame on you.
Yeah. Welcome to the programme.
Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
You should be presenting it. And that was
the very simple, in fact, even I can answer some of the questions game. It's time for Oh My God. Be careful not to skid your kecks. Believe it or not.
Oh, I wish I had a cold. My name is Jessica. My brother is going to get married in June. His fiancée is a very nice lady. She's pretty, came from a good family background, kind, and has a stable job. She's way too good for my brother. I don't know how to say this, but my brother is a bit unreliable. I don't think he's ready to build his own family. I always hear him arguing with his fiancée on the phone. I've no idea why she stays with him. Seriously, I have a bad feeling about this marriage. I feel like it won't last long, but both my brother and the girl are adults. I really hope they think this through.
Oh dear. Sounds like a bit of a tosser, does your brother? There's only one solution, I'm afraid. Turn lesbian and start dating his fiancée. That'll sort it.
I just celebrated my first Valentine's Day with my boyfriend of 8 months. I was very excited leading up to it because I'm 25 and never had a boyfriend to celebrate Valentine's Day with, but now I want to break up with him. I'm a big romantic girly girl. I like romantic movies, love poems, public displays of affection, nothing graphic, just stuff like holding hands and kisses on the cheek, romantic dinners and affirming words. Red roses are my favourite flower. All I wanted was a bouquet like the ones my dad gets my mum every year. I'm a fool for staying with him for so long. He's a belligerent arsehole. I can't do this anymore. Oh dear. First of all, if he's got a belligerent arsehole, he needs to get that scene too. Then turn lesbian. That'll teach him a lesson.
Was cheated on multiple times and realised I almost cheated on the guy, so he didn't get the chance to do it to me. So I apologised and left. And now I'm here trying to figure out how to heal.
Oh dear. How to heal, eh? Sounds like you've been leathering the baby badger a bit too much.
Only one solution. Turn lesbian. That should sort those men bastards out.
I am in a friendship group of 3 people. We all met through work. I was under the impression we were all as close to each other, but I don't think it's the case. Our weekends have been changed so that I am working with girl A, and the other one, B, is on her own the other weekend. Straight away, B and A are coming up with a plan to move back onto a weekend together, and said because I do baby shifts, I don't matter. I've never had a real secure friendship group of best friends, and seeing it happen right in front of me hurts.
Oh dear.
You are working with girl A, and then girl B is on her own. Girl C and D hate girl B and A, but they've come up with a plan for E, F and G. Too complicated. Turn lesbian, that'll sort it. Oh. That's the solution, Tom. Just turn lesbian.
Yeah, every single
Sorts
one.
every problem out.
That's it, yeah. We're off to court 1, where you, the listener, yeah, that's you, will be the jury. Did the claimant win or lose the case? You decide.
All stand.
Morning all. Judgmental here. Is this your case, Mr. Wobblecnob?
Woggle Dob. Yes, this is my case, my lord.
Very soft leather. Carry on.
I would like a retrial, my lord. My client, Mr. X...
You shouldn't have give his name out, you daft bugger.
That's not his real name, my lord. My client was on trial for murder. Oh. Extortion. Oh. Bootlegging. Oh. And farting in a public place.
Ooh. Thank you, Mr. Wobblecnob.
Woggle Dob.
Send him down. Tax evasion. Was this a true or made-up story? You decide.
It was, in fact, a true story. Mr. X got away with being a killer, a fraudster and a bootlegger. But in the end, it was his tax affairs that caught up with him. His real name was Al Capone. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's play
Clever or Kahunas. What was it last week?
You won last week, didn't you?
Did I?
You won last week by 1
Oh,
point,
I did.
if I remember rightly.
Oh, yes.
That's why I got a cold, you know.
Do you reckon?
I think so, yeah.
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 Your immune system was
My
run
immune
down.
system just went on a downer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you weren't happy. I know
No.
you weren't.
No.
Right. Are you ready?
Ready.
Have you got this week's jokes all written?
I've got them written. I've been rehearsing.
Oh,
I
me
could have
too.
rehearsed a little bit more, I'll be honest with you.
Right.
But I'm quite confident.
Oh, okay. Clever. I was going to tell a time-travelling joke, but I changed my mind because you didn't like it.
Hey, that's a good start, Tom. That's
It's
made me
not bad,
chuckle.
actually.
Not bad, that. It's not bad. Right, I'm going to give you a 4
Yeah.
for the gag,
Yeah.
and I'm going to give you your clever. 6 points.
A 6. to
Good,
start
strong
with.
start, that, Tom.
Very strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, pal. Best of luck.
Clever.
Right.
What do you call a lazy baby kangaroo?
I don't know.
A pouch potato.
What did you have? A clever kahuna?
Clever.
Oh, what a shame. You could have had a clever kahuna.
A clever kahuna. Oh, I could have had an extra
You
point.
couldn't you? If you'd yeah.
I
I'm going to
thought-
give you
yeah.
4. It
Okay.
made me chuckle.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you the 2, which gives you a 6, man.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, that's even Stevens after the first gag.
Yeah. But what a shame. I think it could have just afforded a little bit of a kahuna, that one.
Kahuna on the end of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right, thinking about it now.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah. I'm going to go for kahuna.
Oh,
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a schizophrenic, and so am I.
you're definitely getting your kahuna.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you... I'm going to give you 3 for the gag, Tom.
I thought you might, yeah.
You know why? It's an old
Why?
gag, is that?
Yeah.
We both know it's an old gag, so I'm
Yeah.
going to have to just drop a point off for you.
All right, no problem.
But
I
you told
understand.
it well. You told it well,
Thank you.
and you're going to get your double kahuna, so you got 5 points there, Tom.
Thank you very much indeed.
Clever.
Oh.
What's a couple? I asked my mum. She said 2 or 3, which probably explains why her marriage didn't work out.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Clever, eh?
Clever.
Clever.
Yeah, it is clever, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got a 4 and a 2. Yeah, 6.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Tom.
Clever.
Oh.
Primark are advertising that next week they'll be selling reversible jackets. It'll be interesting to see how they turn out.
Yeah, that's definitely a clever.
Yeah, good.
Good gag. Clever
Yeah.
gag. You're getting your 4 and your 2 clevers.
Thank you. Yeah, original, that one. Good.
Clever kahuna.
Oh, okay.
I was reading a thriller last week in Braille. I could feel the tension building.
Very good. You get a 4 and a 2.
Thank you.
You get a 6. Right. Oh dear. Right. This is a clever kahuna. You've got to listen very carefully to this one.
Okay.
There's been a kidnapping at a school near me. It's okay, though. The teacher woke him up.
Ah, yes. I noticed how you emphasised the word kidnapping.
Was that good professionalism?
It was good, that, actually.
Thank you. Do I
It
get
was
an
very
extra
good.
point?
Yeah, I like that. It's clever.
Right.
What do you have, a clever kahuna or a
Yes,
clever?
I did.
Clever kahuna.
Yeah,
I think you could have afforded another clever in there, Tom.
I think I could. Yeah.
I think you could have gone for a double clever kahuna.
Right, yeah.
Anyway,
Right.
I'm giving you 4 and you 2.
6. Right.
Yeah.
Hey, we're doing very well, aren't we, this week?
Well, we're consistent, aren't we? Consistent.
Yeah.
Clever. clever.
Right.
Kahuna.
Ooh. Oh.
There's been a fire at the circus down the road. They weren't sure where it started, but it was without a doubt intense.
Oh dear. Oh, we've got a problem here, haven't we?
We had a little problem, bit of a
little
hesitant,
stumble.
bit of a stutter kicked in.
We'll put that down to the tablets you're taking.
Yeah. I think I would have thought so.
Yeah.
It was without a doubt intense.
Was it clever kahuna?
Clever kahuna.
I don't think it's clever, I'm afraid.
Right.
I think it's clever.
Yeah, I didn't think you might do. Yeah.
And I don't think it's a kahuna, but I'm gonna give it you. I'm gonna give it you because you've not been well.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock you one off for your bad diction.
Okay.
That's 3 and the 2, which is 5.
5.
Yeah, 3.
Okay. 3 and a 2. Yeah, 3 and a 2. Okay.
I'll let you go with one. I could have had the kahuna.
I know you could.
Oh, clever. Why should you never trust stairs? They're always up to something.
Yeah. Not messing. 6 for that, Tom.
Thank you.
Clever. Clever.
Right.
Unexpected sex is a great way to be woken up, as long as you're not in prison.
Yeah, it's not a kahuna. That.
Not a kahuna. I have thought about throwing a kahuna on the end, but I thought, no, it is clever, isn't it?
I think you'd have just lost it, to be honest.
I thought,
It's a clever gag, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a clever gag.
A 4 and a 2, you've got a 6, mate. And
so
without adding them up, I can see it's a draw.
I can see without even looking at the scores, yeah, because
they were all 6s, and you got 1 5, and I got 1 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, do you know something, Tom?
What?
Under the circumstances, and being a little bit under the weather,
yeah,
I'm quite happy with that score.
Right.
Are you happy?
I'm all right with it, mate. I think with you being under the weather, I should have hammered you, but I think you fought well, seeing as you were very, very seriously ill with man flu.
I know.
Let's pop over to Agony Ants, the Innocent Sisters. Hello, I'm Agatha.
And I'm Catherine.
We are Agatha.
And Catherine.
Better known as Agatha.
And Catherine.
But you can call us Agatha.
And Catherine.
And we're here to solve your problems. Like Mr. Roberts. I'm a keen marksman. 2 days ago, we went out hunting rabbits on my friend's farm. Everything was going fine until I realised I'd got one stuck in the breech. Any advice, Catherine? It's over to you.
Well, Mr. Roberts, of course. I understand it's embarrassing for you, and that's why you've contacted us here at the convent. Getting one stuck in the breech can be very painful indeed. I once had it after an operation on my innards and lady bits. I suggest 4 laxative tablets a day for a week, a swig of castor oil, and trust in the Lord. That should shift the little bastard. And now, Mary, 87.
87? That's old.
87 Pills North Avenue, Woodletown. She says, Ladies, I have a neighbour who helps me and keeps an eye on me. He's a lovely gentleman, but insists on using my back door, and I don't like it. I don't want to upset him,
So how can I convince him that he shouldn't be using my back door without my permission? Agatha, it's over to you.
Well, Mary, 87.
Pills North Avenue, Waddletown.
I must say, you're a brave lady letting us know your private problems, especially your love life. At your age, it's not the norm to be carrying on like this, never mind trying something different. You could damage what's left of your insides. Are you sure you didn't hint that it would be okay to use the back entrance?
Exit, Agatha. Exit, not entrance.
Oh yes, that's right, Catherine, you're right. I'll rephrase that. Are you sure you didn't hint that it would be okay to use the back exit? Or was it a matter of Christ almighty, I wasn't expecting that? Whichever way, you must tell him. Front door only, please. I'm a lady of habit. Lucky bastard.
The microphone's still on, Agatha.
Oh, shit.
You're welcome, lovies.
And now it's time for a bit of boys chat. I've got a bit of something to chat about, Andy, this week. And it's nothing but really gets on my nerves, and more and more people are doing it. Have you noticed these videos they're doing on TikTok and all that, where people are videoing, for instance, police stations or wherever it might be, and then the copper comes out and they start rowing with them?
Yeah, yeah.
And also, these people who get pulled up in cars for speeding, and then he says, "Can I just have your name?" "No, I don't have to do that."
Yeah, yeah.
"Can you wind the window down?" "No, I don't have to do that." And all this lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What do you think? I mean, it drives me insane. Why don't they just tell the police what they are, who they are?
Well, there's two reasons why they're doing it, Tom.
I know one of the reasons.
Yeah, one of the reasons is because they're absolute pricks.
Yeah.
And the other reason, they're just after attention, Tom. And they're after attention, they're after likes, they're after views on the videos.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, there is that point of, you don't have to say anything to a police officer if you don't want to. We all know that. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. But if you're a decent human being and you've done nothing wrong,
Yeah.
then there's no reason not to tell a police officer your name.
Yeah.
So my advice on these, Tom, is if one ever flashes up when you're on social media or any platform, you know, turn it off.
Yeah.
Just turn it off and scroll on. And
I
don't give them
agree.
the time of day.
I agree.
Yeah.
They drive me insane. They must have nothing better to do.
They haven't. And it's all about likes and getting the numbers up. That's all they're doing it for. So, turn them off. And that's our advice my advice to anybody out there that watches these videos, just turn them off.
Yeah. Will do from now on.
Yeah.
Have you got anything, mate?
Nothing as such, Tom. Just a bit of sad news that we heard yesterday. A mutual friend of ours, a gentleman called Carl de Rome, has sadly passed away with his long battle with cancer. So I was quite sad to hear that yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Because he was a nice enough fella, Carl, wasn't he? And he was quite popular, you know, Tom. And one thing I liked about him, he got off his arse and went out and got work and pushed himself. And
because he used to live in Norway, didn't he?
He did, yeah. And he only came back, was it year before last?
A year or two ago, yeah.
Only over a year, yeah. And he came back, didn't he? And he got himself out there, got himself a load of work.
Established himself, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. And I found out recently from some other friends that he was quite big in the magic circle, you know.
Oh, well, that's how he started, Andy.
I believe so, yeah.
He was a magician to start
Yeah, I believe
with,
so, yeah.
with his wife.
Yeah. And I thought quite highly of as well, so...
Yeah.
And I did message him the other week, because I know he's not been so good, and he sent me a message back.
Yeah.
And I did see him a few months ago briefly, so I'm glad I saw him. And thoughts to his family and friends, and may you rest in peace, Carl.
Yeah, here. He'll be sadly missed because very, very popular.
He was, yeah, he was. Yeah, and a nice guy, you know, so...
He was a singer, by the way.
He was, yeah.
If you haven't heard of his name before.
Yeah.
He was a singer.
Yeah, he was, yeah. And a nice, yeah, just an all-round nice guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that was...
A Bit of Boys Chat. We've been inundated with an email.
You know, I'm glad I'm not in the office doing this email.
So am I.
Must take
all
hours.
This email must take them ages to go through, Tom.
Yeah, got bagfuls of an email, apparently.
Bagfuls of it.
Sam from Warrington. Oil and gas companies making vast amounts of money. Do you think they should put it back into the country? So
No, I don't think they should. I think they should just put it straight back into our pockets, Tom.
Well, I do, yeah. But it's a bit of a strange one in lots of ways, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, it's a company, isn't it? And they're there to make money.
Well, they are, but I think they're taking the piss big time at the moment.
Oh, I do. Yeah,
massively.
There should be something done about it.
Yeah. I'll give you an example, Tom. Years ago, right, I went to Abu Dhabi to do a job in Dubai.
Yeah.
And it was easy to fly into Abu Dhabi and drive to Dubai. It were quicker than actually flying into Dubai airport because it was so busy and the traffic around there is horrendous. You know what I mean? No matter what time of day you fly in.
Mm.
So they went, right, we're going to fly you into Abu Dhabi. A driver will pick you up and drive you to Dubai, which is about an hour's drive. Great.
Yeah.
This driver picks us up, a Saudi Arabian guy. Anyway, truck it on the road to Dubai. He says, I'm just going to have to pull into this gas station, fellas, to get some fuel for the car. I went, yeah, no problem. He goes, we'll get some drinks and some snacks for you. I went, great. Anyway, gets all our bits, gets back in the car, and he goes, the robbing bastards. We said, what? He said, the robbing bastards. We said, what do you mean? He went, that's just cost me £8 to fill the car up. We went, £8 to fill the car? I went, yeah. I said, how much did you have in the tank? He said, I were empty. I said, so £8 for a full tank of fuel? He went, yeah. He said, isn't it shocking, the robbing bastards? I said, we'd be lucky to get like a couple of litres, which is what it was priced at back then, you know. He went, a couple of litres? I said, back in Saudi Arabia, he said, that would have cost me £5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They fill up the cigarette lighters with £8 worth.
I know. So what I'm saying is, Tom, somebody's having it off somewhere, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it
big
wants
time. Brian from Barrow. Opinions on Jeremy Corbyn getting back into frontline politics.
Oh, my God.
Well, Brian, very simple from me. I never championed for him first time round when he was in frontline politics. I thought it was horrendous, really.
Mm-hmm.
Horrendous. And I think a lot of the problem that we've got going off these days with this wokeness and this bollocks, I think he was the start of it all. All in my opinion.
I agree. I couldn't bear to listen to him anymore. I've had enough of the man and that bloody idiot of a woman he has with him.
What, Diane Abacus?
Diane Abacus, aye. Dear God almighty. Them
shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Oh, God, no, forget it. Sorry, Brian, no way.
Yeah, sorry, Brian.
Kath from near Bolton. Where's near Bolton? Is that near Bolton? Love the show. Oh, thank you. Why don't you do your podcast on YouTube so we can see you both?
Oh.
I don't think they'd like that.
Oh.
You can get it on YouTube, actually, but it's not in vision.
Yeah, I think she's talking about video, isn't she? We could maybe look at that, Tom.
Do you reckon?
We'd have to smarten ourselves up a bit.
I know. We better hide some of these bottles.
I know. What do you mean? Hide the teapot?
I mean the teapot, yeah.
It's a thought, actually, there. It's a thought.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, leave it with us, Kath. We'll have a think of that. Good email, that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dean from Belfast. Why don't you come over to Belfast and do a question and answer session in a comedy club? They'd love it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Dean.
Yeah.
You fix us a gig up, get it sorted, and we'll come over.
Careful now. You might
Yeah,
be wishing
why
for
would I'd be
some
up for that, Tom? Would you?
questions and answers. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely a question and answer thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
a couple
Dean.
of hours of question and answers. Oh my God.
Yeah. Go on, Dean. Put the feelers out.
Yeah.
And give us a shout.
Last time I was there, God, it was about 40 years ago. Last time in Belfast. I'll tell you, who was the compere of the show was Roy Walker. It's good, but it's not right.
Roy Walker, the slow talker.
Yeah. Well, and that was inundated with an email.
It doesn't matter how nice the hand soap smells. You should never walk out of a public toilet sniffing your finger.
Advice for youngsters. If you get a mortgage from a bank, you pay it back over 30 years. If you rob a bank, you'll get 10 years. Any more advice? Email me.
A bit of advice on keeping the stress down at work. Don't go to work.
Another genius hack for the younger generation that you must always remember. Leave the string of a tea bag hanging out of the side of your cup or mug at work when you've half filled it with vodka to see you through the day.
Here's an anti-COVID spray that you won't have heard of. Unscrew the top off an all-purpose cleaning bottle from under the sink. The one with the tube that goes into the bottle. Then screw it or tape it to the top of a Jack Daniels bottle with the tube inside. Then spray into the back of the throat every 10 minutes for life. Guaranteed to keep germs away.
Carry a knife and fork with you at all times. If you get mugged, then whip out the knife and fork. Then look up and say, "Thank you, Lord, for what I am about to receive." You'll then be able to continue your journey in peace.
Collect the gummy bits that form around the top of a ketchup bottle that goes hard and put them in school lunches as a healthy alternative to sugary fruit snacks. Plus, they're loaded with vitamin C.
What a great tip, brilliant. If the tyres on your car are knackered and you're a bit skint, then get a black marker pen and draw a new tread on each tyre to fool the traffic cops who will pass you and say, "Oh, his tyres are lovely. They're brand spanking new."
Parking without a fine. Yes, if you're in town and can't park, then find a double yellow line and park there. Then as you get out of the car, take your windscreen wipers off and carry them with you when you go shopping so that traffic wardens can't leave a ticket behind them.
And finally, if you're hard up and can't afford food, then get up later to avoid breakfast. Works even better if you stay in bed all day, every day. And they were fabulous tips. And that's it. We hope you enjoyed the show because we have. We've had a super time.
We certainly have campers. So we'll see you next week.
A big thank you to our sponsors, the Music Factory Blackpool, and our producer, Doris. Toodaloo!
Toodaloo!